It's Nolan. It seems I've been missing from the scene, but I'm always coming right back. In the city, just a couple niggas with me, cause I know I gotta watch my back. And I'ma be the realest when the dog falls out. And I'ma still be standing when the sky fall out. They say it's gang gang till it's time to roll out. But when them things bang, where them niggas at now? Real nigga for life. They thought I disconnected from my essence, huh? Rocking shades, but never blocking my blessings, Come from a place where it's dreary like fatal fury. The hardest fight that you face is a jury. We never worry, nigga. Ain't seen a marriage providers coming, we grown for it. Gun smoking new pause, death stuff in new force. True gold, blue tours, shooting at your coupe door. Niggas catch a body, then rap about it on TuneCore. That's why I'm distant in my DMs. Rappers trying to be friends, but I don't think the me's in. I've been on some business building LinkedIn, signature like in stores. Won't even touch your fucking track without an invoice. Develop habits to elevate in my brackets. I notice most of my peers to get comfortable being stagnant over 10 years, trying to plant my feet in the ground. But not a taste of victory is about as sweet as it sound. Yeah. It seems I've been missing from the scene, but I'm always coming right back. In the city, just a couple niggas with me, cause I know I gotta watch my back. And I'ma be the realest when the dog falls out. And I'ma still be standing when the sky fall out. They say it's gang gang till it's time to roll out. But when them things bang, where them niggas at now? Yeah, I had niggas turn their back cause I ain't blow up quick enough. Now the song's picking up, I see they started moving sus. Every other day somebody tryna pick in my brain. I got consulting fees for that, my boy. Shit done changed, I need at least $1 million plus a Richard Millie. I don't think they feel me, y'all. This game I drop, I'm on my gilly. Tell me what the dilly, stupid, silly fuck. My girl exclusively in drugs. You sending texts, but I no check. We make the message self-destruct. Ain't even chasing women. I just state my business, getting straight to chicken. Seen too many niggas lose their freedom for they code to finish. Shit is switching. I've been peeping all this from afar. 30 miles from out the city, I just show up to do my job, nigga. Ever since COVID, I've been laying my lowest. Started weighing pros and cons and saw this shit was all bogus. I'm just exchanging value. Speak my truth, but not just pray it matters. Can't make excuses if you ain't actively changing patterns. It seems I've been missing from the scene, but I'm always coming right back. In the city, just a couple niggas with me, cause I know I gotta watch my back. And I'ma be the realest when the dog falls out. And I'ma still be standing when the sky fall out. They say it's gang gang till it's time to roll out. But when them things bang, where them niggas at now? Real nigga for life. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Big shout out to all the insiders. Everybody go ahead and join in the chat. Make sure you like and share the video before we get started. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of seconds. Just hit the little button right there, man. Hit the like, hit the share, put it on your little, you know what I mean, whatever you got out there. Tell a friend to tell a friend, all right? So today we're gonna be getting into a few things in this video. Number one, we're going to be getting into this situation going on between 50 Cent and Hurricane Chris. As we all know, 50 Cent has opened up his G-Unit studios out in Shreveport, Louisiana. He's doing a lot of business out there. He's aiming to bring a lot of jobs out there. The whole nine, film studio, might even be doing some musical ventures out there in the future. They were doing a concert out there, and unfortunately, Hurricane Chris was not booked, and I guess nobody he knows, loves, or is affiliated with was booked either, so he feels some type of way. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into Metro Boomin and his affiliation being managed by the Weeknd company, Salco, and try to get a little bit of extra understanding on what the issue is between him and Drake. He's been with them for a while, so this is not new information. However, I do feel like this is something that's been floating under the radar for most fans, because who really looks at who's managed by who? But when you really start to look at the situation and you start looking at how things played out this year, Metro Boomin would be on the Weeknd side, which they're at odds as well when it comes to Drake. So there's that. And we're also going to be getting into Diddy, who's currently being sued by a drug cartel member who says he's fucking up my business smuggling drugs. Therefore, he needs to pay me motherfucking money. It's ridiculous, but everybody sees that he's vulnerable. They see an opening. Everybody is trying to sue this nigga for something. I think a lot of it is justified, but this shit here is beyond me. All right. We're going to start the show off with the 50 Cent situation. All right. So over the weekend, we've had 50 Cent do his Humor and Harmony weekend, which was a whole thing from Thursday to Saturday out in Shreveport, Louisiana at Independence Stadium. Okay, this was a big thing. So tickets were up to maybe like $600, but you could get tickets as low as $21 in the local community. You know what I'm saying? So it was fairly priced. 50 Cent's Humor and Harmony weekend went from the 8th to the 11th. And it had performers for 2 events. They say, we just went through all that. Okay. Quoting the press announcement, they say, always in the middle of the action, 50 has put together a 4-day event that will feature appearances and performances by today's top talent across entertainment and music. First live performance was scheduled for 8 p.m. Thursday, August 8th. And that included the Big Bowl Comedy Show with Andrew Schultz, Bill Bellamy, Bubba Dub, Chico Bean, DC Young Fly, Earthquake, Gary Owen, HaHa Davis, JJ Williamson, Cat Williams, Lavelle Crawford, London Brown, Matt Rife, Michael Blackson, Nate Jackson, Rudy Rush, Ryan Davis, and Tony Roberts, plus musical entertainment from Moneybagg Yo and Money Long. So this was a comedy show on that first night. Big Bowl Comedy Show. And they got some pretty big names in there. Okay? Saturday night was the 50 Cent and Friends concert, which featured 2 Chainz, 310 Baby, Albie Shore, Brian Messiah, Cameron, Christopher Williams, CJ. I think CJ, is that Biggie's son, CJ? Dave Hollister, Flo Rida, Fredo Bang, French Montana, Gilly, Gina Thompson, Gordon Banks, Jeremiah, Keith Sweat, Ken Burke, Coffee Brown, Lil Mo, Lil Romy O, Master P, Man, Monica, Monifa, Pleasure P, QC, Ray J, Skilla Baby, Soul For Real, the entire XXL freshman class, which I said y'all need to take them out on the road and do touring. I'm gonna take credit for that. And Young Blue. Okay. News release also stated that there was also going to be special appearances throughout the weekend by a number of artists, actors, and sports figures, including Adrian Peterson, Alex Lepre, Andre Johnson, Da Vinci, Eric Kofi, and so many more. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of people. Joseph Sikora from the Power series, a lot of folks that act on 50 Cent shows. There was a lot of star power at this event. Okay? In a quote from 50, he says, Shreveport is now home to my G Unit Studios. Humor and Harmony Weekend is the first of many events I will be bringing to the great city of Shreveport. I want to thank all my friends for coming out to support and help give back to the G Unity Foundation. We are going to put on a weekend to remember and help make a difference for underserved youth. Okay? So, Humor and Harmony, you're going to get comedy show, you're going to get concert, right? And from here on out, I would expect that they're going to do this every year. So that's an annual thing that's going to stimulate the economy out in Shreveport, Louisiana. G Unity is a 501c3 not-for-profit foundation, which is owned by 50 Cent to help empower urban children to develop their confidence, tools, and knowledge that they need in order to excel at life. Okay? Just giving y'all the rundown. If you know about it, you know about it. If not, now you do. All right? So that's the rundown of the event. Now we've got Hurricane Chris coming out and voicing his disapproval, his questions, his dissatisfaction with 50 Cent because he wasn't a part of it. So let's go ahead and pull up what he had to say about the situation.
You throw a motherfucking concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch ass shit is that? Nigga, you ain't fucking with my city, nigga. You taking advantage of my city, nigga, cause shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow motherfuckers so crazy that y'all gonna let this nigga come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This nigga ain't booked no Louisiana artist. This nigga ain't booked Big Papa. This nigga ain't booked B. Will. This nigga ain't book Hurricane. The nigga didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or no webbies. Like, nigga didn't fuck with us. Nigga came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit, and a nigga don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young niggas out here starving, when we got young niggas out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the motherfucking youth. We don't need more money invested into the police, nigga. We need more motherfucking money invested into the community. We need motherfuckers who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their motherfucking feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Fuck your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. You think these white people ain't been having no motherfucking money in Louisiana, nigga? They using you to come through this motherfucker and to pay the city up. Nigga, they finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth, nigga. Louisiana give a fuck about.
All right, so that's Hurricane Chris, and he was definitely starting up a storm there. Goddamn. You see, the thing about this is, what do you expect 50 Cent to do? Right? And I'm going to be very frank about this situation. If 50 Cent books you, and no shot to you or Big Papa or whomever you talking about, Boosie, whatever, he books y'all, then what? That don't change none of the kids' lives you talking about. Unless you got, unless you done spread your seed in about half the city. Them same kids gonna go to school tomorrow with the same needs that they had, whether or not he booked your ass. All right? Just keeping it real. And to take it a step further, you said he didn't book no Louisiana artists. Are you saying that New Orleans don't count? Because there's plenty of Louisiana representation from New Orleans. Now, I can understand you feel some type of way. But on the same token, maybe I don't. I don't know. Because you're not going to come to Atlanta or go to Decatur, right? And just book Decatur artists. You're going to book Atlanta artists. You're not going to go to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I understand city pride, hometown pride. Do you feel your way? You know what I'm saying? Fredo Bang came out and said, hey, nigga, if he ain't booked no Louisiana artist, then what the fuck am I? Right? Master P was out there big. Right? And I guess some upcoming New Orleans rappers, Big Fella Zio, Flame Fiery was out there. Again, Fredo Bang is from Baton Rouge, which you said he wasn't fucking with nobody out there. However, whatever the case may be, 50 Cent responded directly, held no punches, got straight to the bullshit. Okay? So 50 Cent comes out and says, Hurricane Flex, didn't even call the nigga his real name, called him Hurricane Flex, not Hurricane Chris. Hurricane Flex, boy, your shit is whack. The fuck you think you, Fredo Bang? Your shit gets no play in my ride. LOL. And he proceeds to play the audition scene from fucking Juice where my nigga Q showed up and Queen Latifah was goddamn going in. This nigga 50 is a fucking menace, bro. I can't even play the goddamn video. But just, this is what 50 Cent posted.
It ain't good enough, man. What you mean it ain't good enough? My name is Flex. Look, this brother look like Gumby. You talking about I ain't good enough.
I mean exactly what I said. You need more experience, all right? You need to work on your mixing more.
What you mean? What the fuck is wrong with my mix?
Wait, I know you didn't just snatch that from me.
It's my take.
I know you didn't.
This nigga 50 is fucked up, man. Damn. Your shit is whack. You need to work on your mix. Nobody will open up the way you do. No. Don't bring that Halle Berry shit up here. Don't bring that. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Come in here. No. Hey, my hand. No. That's what 50 Cent say. Oh, my goodness. Got your ass up out of here, boy. You should have thought about that shit before you said it. But I understand your grievances, right? Now, I did see some information out there that was lending a little bit of information on Hurricane Chris being angry. I do want to try to pull that up because somebody, I think, said he was angry because of the money that went to the police, the $500,000 he claimed went to the police, which really was security and protection for people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, Hurricane Chris, when you put events together, you put a local event together, there's a lot of different things you gotta pay for, brother. You gotta pay for permits. You gotta pay for porta potties and have enough. You gotta have security detail. You gotta pay to have actual police on hand. Like, he didn't come and invest into the police force. Like, he didn't go down to goddamn Shreveport PD and say, hey guys, here's $500,000 for salaries. Bitch, if I'm gonna do an event at all and I want to be up to code and not get this bitch shut down, I gotta invest. Put together a festival yourself and see what it take to do it. Or is you gonna say, nah, bitch, I ain't doing this festival because I ain't paying no police. You can't even do a block party like that, right? You still got to pay some security and some goddamn, believe me, I've tried. Shit. This ain't no local barbecue, brother. But I think, again, his issue is that he had run-ins with the Shreveport police a few years ago. And apparently that was really his problem, right? Because I think he tried to sue the police department. I think that's what it was. Furthermore, he took to his tweets, Hurricane Chris, by the way. He says, when I got my deal, I saw Shreveport was a place that was looked at like a cheap investment, but we still protected our home front to make sure we would keep what's ours. The city is using 50 Cent to make the city money, not the people. $500,000 on police. You just fed the beast. We just addressed that. Not to mention, my bruh, you're not going to stop gentrification from happening. I'm just going to be all the way real with you. You either become an investor into it or you're going to have to pay some rent. Okay? You're going to have to, do some things to help people who get misplaced. Okay? You're going to have to find ways to feed into your local community to make sure that they're generating enough money so that they can bypass your city, right? If the economy's not being stimulated enough, what are they going to do? They're going to place stimulants there. That's just U.S., you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. I know you can feel a way about it. You're entitled to your feelings. But you're going to have to do something about it. He continues, Shreveport, Louisiana, we don't need concerts. Okay, so if y'all don't need concerts, why did they need you? He says, we need for people like me who defend ourselves to have their rights respected by the state. Here we go. Louisiana has the 4th worst educational system in America, and they use jail as profit. But my people just want to party. My brother, you are a rapper. Your livelihood from then to now depends on motherfuckers wanting to party. If a nigga didn't want to party, you wouldn't have had a career because you weren't a lyrical rapper. You weren't a conscious rapper. You weren't a talented rapper, nigga. You made music for the party. What is going on up here, sir? Now, just last month, he came out and voiced his opinion about 50 Cent's involvement with the city. He says, I feel like our culture and history is all on the line, and I see who's responsible for misleading him. How you pop up in a city and don't ask the streets what's really popping? Nigga, I don't gotta ask nobody shit. If I'm coming and bringing my shit here, and I got the money to go post up, and I got the support, and the people that you say I need to be asking is showing up, what the fuck am I talking to you for? You standing in my way, and we already know 50 Cent don't answer to nobody. He didn't answer to his grandparents. The nigga went to juvie. He didn't answer to his grandparents. Okay? You think he's gonna answer to Hurricane Chris? No. Much love to you, though. He says, start making statements about what we not calling ourselves. We don't respect money. We respect respect. That way y'all street niggas be going wrong. So-called street, pseudo street niggas be going wrong. Y'all always be talking about respect and principles and principalities and all this shit and don't be doing a motherfucking thing, man. Don't be doing a motherfucking thing, dog. But y'all be coming out talking about what people need and what they don't need. Sound like you might need to partner with your partner instead of being angry. But maybe I'm fucked up. So going back to 2020, this is his issue with what happened, all right? Hurricane Chris plans to sue Shreveport Police Department following murder acquittal, okay? He claims that he lost the chance to audition for the show Snowfall. Hurricane Chris, born Christopher Gerard Dooley Jr., faced serious criminal charges at one point in his life. Ultimately, a jury found the Shreveport-bred rapper not guilty of second-degree murder. Louisiana prosecutors accused him of killing 32-year-old Denzeria Ferris in 2020. However, he insisted that he acted in self-defense. So this is where you talk about people defending themselves. All right, cool. He now plans to file a civil lawsuit against the Shreveport Police Department. Everybody on the scene understood what happened, but when the detective got me downtown and started questioning me, he started off with, hey, you had a song on the radio, right? And then from there, everything went downhill. I didn't stand a chance. He said, I lost over $1.4 million. I had a movie deal coming up. I signed to an acting agency before I was arrested. I lost the deal with the acting agency, one of the biggest agencies in Louisiana. Hurricane Chris went on to say his pending legal matter cost him the chance to audition for television shows such as Snowfall and Star's BMF. Here we go. So you wanted to be on BMF, one of 50 Cent shows. Oh, it all comes around full circle. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Here we go. So that's what happened. You wanted to sue the police so you could get your money. You said they costed you acting opportunities and everything. You wanted to try out for these shows. 50 Cent never reached out to you back then. I'm sure you went to TMZ with your issue. You thought 50 was going to see it to try to give you an opportunity. You've been holding a secret grudge ever since then. I'm on to you. We're going to keep this show rolling. 50 said what he said. He said you whack, boy. I don't disagree. Now, let's get into this Metro Boomin thing, man. For the last 2 years, 3 years now, actually, Metro Boomin has been managed by The Weeknd's company that he co-owns called Salco, formerly known as XO Records. Okay? So, Heroes and Villains, the uber successful project that Metro put out, the same project that Metro found himself advocating for, which led him to be at odds with Drake, right? Because Drake was getting all these awards last year, and he felt like a lot of those album of the years that Drake was getting should have been his. During the preparation, he was doing all of this work with Salco, the company, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I do believe that Drake wanted to be on that album, right? And Metro was like, bruh, we good over here. Right? So he was supposed to be on the song Trance. And Metro said, nah, dog, we good. Now, I wonder what made him really say we good, right? Because number one, he tried to force his way onto the song. He just threw the motherfucking verse on there. And Metro was like, this shit too long. It was good without you. But I do wonder what kind of conversations have been going on behind the scenes between Metro, Weeknd, and Salco. Because they haven't been fucking with Drake for a long time. They've had an on again, off again relationship with Drake over the course of many years. Fucking Weeknd fell out with Drake. Them niggas got cool again. Niggas fell out again. Drake goes and smashes on Weeknd ex-girlfriend just to give him just a little, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, you still on my radar, nigga. I'm coming. Eskimo season begins. You know what I'm saying? So I would really love to know what type of conversations have been going on behind the scenes about that nigga, because that's where I think some of this animosity that we've received this year is stemming from. Is like brewing shit that he probably didn't like about Drake. XO and them, Salco didn't like about Drake, and they came to a mutual understanding. We not fucking with that nigga. You know what I mean? Let me pull up this Billboard article because it gives a little bit more insight as to how Salco has helped Metro Boomin amplify his brand. You know, because he really hit the scene 2022 as a solo artist, putting out his album at the end of the year. And of course, he was already out here doing projects with all of the Atlanta acts, all of the other artists and stuff out here, but he was still very much behind the scenes. He came to the forefront in 2023 and just really went crazy, right? He's out here touring, doing his own shows, whether niggas show up or not. He's doing his own shit. When I say whether they show up or not, I'm talking about other artists. So they say the heightened visibility around Metro allowed the super producer to transform into a superstar, separate from the ones whom he regularly records, and more public-facing opportunities outside of music helped him turn into a household name. So I believe the 2023 Super Bowl, he starred in and produced music for Budweiser Super Bowl ad. He teamed up with the MLB Network for their opening day video. And of course he did the Spider-Verse shit as well, where he executive produced that soundtrack, right? So they go into it. They say one of the things we discussed with him when we first met, do you want to be a low-key producer who you know some of their songs, but you can walk right past them today and not know who they were? Or do you want to be out and known like a Swiss Beats, a Timbaland, or a Pharrell, says his manager, Ryan Ramsey. Now, Ryan Ramsey also manages at Salco, right? They say the numbers he's doing on his own album show he's at that level where people are going to see him and say, hey, that's Metro Boomin. Ramsey also manages Brandy, and he's represented Metro for the last 3 years under Salco alongside the management company's founder and CEO, Wasim Sal Slaby, Salco VP of A&R, Rashawn Sheikh Phelps, and Amir Cash Esmalian through his own YCFU management company. We're going to get into Cash in a second too, because remember, Cash's house got shot up earlier this year during the whole Kendrick and Drake battle. His house was shot up and people said that it was linked to the OVO XO beef, which led to retaliation, so they say, on Drake's house in Toronto where there was a house shooting, right? So we're going to get into all of that too, because remember, all this stuff is happening. Metro is still managed by them niggas, so he's on that side. I wonder if Drake ever came to Metro and was like, you really want to be associated with them niggas? Like, is that who you really want to run with? I could see that being a conversation too. Anyway, let's get into this thing. Who is Cash XO? On April 29th, a shooting took place outside the house of Cash XO. We talked about this when it happened. A talent manager of Canadian singer-songwriter The Weeknd that left a security guard severely injured. The incident occurred in the Encino area in Los Angeles and was seemingly part of an attempted home invasion, as per reports from KTTV. Meanwhile, a Los Angeles Police Department spokesperson offered preliminary details to Complex. Notably, Cash XO was at home during the shooting, but has so far not issued any public statement. He is a Iranian-Canadian record producer, music executive, and talent manager. Okay. The 40-year-old is also the co-manager of The Weeknd, who is the primary artist for the label. He's been in the industry since 2002, doing street promotion at that time. He also began touring with rapper Joel Santana and co-managed Belly, shout out to Belly, and Wasim Sal Slaby, who's, of course, the namesake of the company, Salco. Right? So Metro's finding himself entrenched into all of this madness. Because them niggas don't like each other. Niggas is getting their houses shot up. You know, niggas is claiming that, I think niggas was trying to claim that Drake has slept with Metro's baby mom or girlfriend. Metro came out and said, "Dawg, that's not true. She don't even fuck with industry folks. She has nobody name on her badge. Leave her the fuck alone." So I think as time goes by, it's gonna be revealed that Metro and Drake's issue is probably somewhere centered around his affiliation to XO and The Weeknd. Because I didn't know that he was managed by this company. I didn't know that shit. And I can only imagine how many people didn't. The only reason I found out is because of a tweet where somebody basically said that they got promoted to brand and PR for Salco, and then basically said, you know, for the urban division, it included Metro and these other artists. And I'm like, oh, I did not know he was with them. So I looked into this and I'm like, wow, that's probably where a lot of these muddy waters are being filtered. So I'm not going to stay on this too long, but just keep an eye on that shit, man. Just keep an eye on that shit. I'm not no investigator or nothing like that. I don't claim to be. But that sounds pretty interesting to me. I also did not know that they also represented Doja Cat. She left them about a year and some change ago, though. Did not know that they were managing her. Did not know they managed French Montana. Very interesting. BB Rexa, Bryson Tiller. You know what I'm saying? Bryson Tiller and Drake, to my knowledge, ain't really on fly terms right now neither. We're going to keep the show rolling, though. Getting into the drug cartel member that is suing Diddy. Shit is weird out here, bruh. So we've got plaintiff Alfredo P. Gonzalez, who appears pro se and is currently incarcerated in the Centennial Correctional Facility in Cannon City, Colorado. He brings this action asserting claims of defamation. He seems to allege that he is a citizen of Colorado, and he sues one, Bad Boy Entertainment, which he alleges is a corporation duly organized and existing under the laws of the state of New York, and two, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Bad Boy's chief executive officer, whom he alleges is a citizen of the state of New York. Plaintiff seeks $666,000 in damages. That's a very interesting number. You trying to say I want my money from the devil? Is that what you're saying? Wow. That is a very interesting number, very specific. Plaintiff alleges the following. Due to what appeared to be in his connections with the Sinaloa? Whoa, not Queen of the South. With the Sinaloa drug cartel on or about May 5th, 2021, plaintiff received a telephone call from an unidentified business partner of Diddy, allegedly. The business partner told plaintiff that Diddy was wanting to set up some business deals with the Sinaloa cartel. This man seems to allege that he is a member of said cartel. Plaintiff responded by saying he was always willing to set up business deals with the rich for drogas. Diddy's business partner stated that Combs was looking to make a deal to get some young girls or boys for a party in New York. So he's coming out and saying that Diddy was out here recruiting for underage people to come party in New York and was trying to employ the Sinaloa drug cartel to recruit them. These are allegations. We don't know what's real and what's not. Okay? While plaintiff wanted to speak to Diddy himself, he told the business partner that such an arrangement could not happen because the cartel does not move underage children. And y'all know when I say move, I mean, like car traffic. The business partner told the plaintiff that he had nothing to worry about because Diddy had everything on lock. Street slang for no one can fuck with us. Plaintiff told the business partner that there was no money in moving the traffic. This business partner then told plaintiff that he was making a big mistake for not taking this offer. And then the call ended without any agreement. Okay, so he said, no, we don't do that. There's no money in that, which I think is a lie, but I don't co-sign that as a business plan. So let's just stay with the assertion that there's no money there. The same unidentified business partner of Diddy later communicated again with this plaintiff, asking once again if he could help get some underage boys and girls over the U.S. border, and that the plaintiff could come to the party and watch the shows that they put on. What do they mean by that? Plaintiff said once again he refused. He told Diddy's business partner he wanted no parts in their SO shit. He said, do not contact me, and that Sinaloa wants no part in your shit. Plaintiff also insulted Bad Boy. The business partner then told said plaintiff that he can make his life hell because of how much power he has in the streets. This man said, do what you do. Now, due to Diddy's and Bad Boy's defamation of this man, he's claiming that he lost all business contacts in the state of New York. He was informed by his own business partner that he cannot do business with plaintiff until plaintiff. Okay, hold on. So the business partner is now making shit hard for him, right? And again, he's a drug mover, allegedly. So basically, they cut off all of his connects in New York and said, you can't do nothing until you do business with Diddy. They're saying that this has cost him a lot of money. Plaintiff has failed to allege facts sufficient to show that he has standing to assert his claims. So they're saying he has very limited information to prove this. They say to establish injury in fact for standing purposes, a plaintiff must show that he or she has suffered an invasion of a legally protected interest that is concrete and particularized and actual or imminent, not conjectural or hypothetical. Unfortunately for this particular plaintiff, and let me go back to find his name again, Mr. Alfredo Gonzalez specifically, right? He alleges that the defendants have injured him with regard to his illegal drug smuggling and sales business by defaming him. Because he can no longer, because he is not alleged to be a legally protected interest, however, plaintiff has not shown that the defendants have caused him an injury in fact for the purpose of establishing standing. Okay? They say the argument is perhaps best summed up in a leading civil procedure treatise. Standing would not be recognized for a smuggler who asserted that his drug trafficking empire was disrupted. Although the smuggler had been injured, in fact, the asserted interest is not one that the courts will protect. In simplest terms, they're saying, bruh, you're a fucking drug dealer. We can't protect you in court because they halted your business. Like, you're taking part in illegal activity, so if he shuts you down, that's actually kind of doing us a favor, my guy. What the fuck do you mean? What, he's supposed to repay you for monies you lost from selling drogas? No. Some crazy shit there. I don't know what type of shit y'all on, but you must be smoking the same shit that Hurricane Chris out here fucking smoking. And I'm going to tell y'all, you need to go to a motherfucking prevention program, all right? Find help. Get a sponsor, okay? You too can have a future if you just focus. All right. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy shit down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good time, man. I'll be back shortly. Peace.
Yeah, king of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.